everyone, this is AwkwardMillie, and I'm not an expert on this, but I've gone enough time for me to kind of like make a list of do's and don'ts. So here goes with how to survive Comic-Con. If you don't know what Comic-Con is an annual fan convention, pretty much, just to put it simply. It has like not just comic books, but horror, you know, fantasy, let's see, gaming as well that I've seen. You would see independent artists, illustrators, and you will see well-known illustrators as well. And then there are some celebrities. They'll do panels of a lot of interesting topics, and there's a lot. It's a huge event, I'm telling you, very, 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 very huge. And since the comic book movies have been coming out, Comic-Con has been getting very popular. I know there's the big Comic-Con is in San Diego, here in New York, and there's more as well. There's the Chicago Comic-Con, which is also called Wizard World Comic-Con. There's Emerald City Comic-Con, Pittsburgh Comic-Con, Phoenix Comic-Con. I mean, it's not just San Diego and New York, right? Number one, save money. Save, save, save. You know that this is an annual event, so I say save money a year before the event starts, because you want the best tickets for this type of event. And also it is expensive. I know here in New York the food is very expensive, and you are going to want to spend a lot of money on comic books, on like merchandise, artwork. It's just a lot of great things at Comic-Con that you can buy, and you easily can spend like $100-$200 at Comic-Con. Although I do suggest having a budget so that you don't go over that budget, because again, it's very easy to overspend. Number two, tickets. There are different types of tickets. They have the 4-day, 3-day, and the 1-day, which is just Saturday, either just Sunday or just Friday. And then they have the VIP tickets. I'll say this much, I can't say with other Comic-Cons, but I can say about the one here in New York, tickets go by so fast, so fast. So when it's time to buy the tickets, you got to do it as soon as possible. I think you have to be right in front of the computer as soon as they say, you know, okay, boom, the site is available to sell tickets. Because this year I was able to get the 4-day ticket, and the only reason why I was able to get the 4-day ticket is because I had the day off, and I just had come home from doing laundry, and then I had time, so I just got on the computer and was just ready to go and buy the ticket. Last year I wasn't that lucky. I think I waited, let's say 15, not even, I think it was like 10 minutes after the tickets were on sale, and it was sold out by then already. It was crazy. So they do sell out very quickly. I think part of that is the scalpers that just buy a lot of tickets, which is unfortunate. It's not fair. But I would suggest the VIP tickets are definitely worth it, only because you get to cut the line. You don't have to make the long line outside. You can just go right into the convention, and also you have access to a lounge, so there you can put your coat away or your jacket, your stuff away, and you can sit down when you're tired. Because one thing about Comic-Con, there's nowhere really to sit, at least not the one in New York City, nowhere to sit. So that's where I'm going to. Number 3, dressed comfortably. But going back to number 2, if you can get the VIP ticket, I will say it's worth it. But if not, then I would say the 4-day ticket is good if you want to go through all 4 days, because there's so much that you can do at Comic-Con. Even 3 days is enough if you don't want to do it that crazy. First time, I will say maybe the 1 day if you just want to see how it is before you jump into it crazy with the 4 days of VIP, you know. So number 3, dressed comfortably. That's like my word that I can say. There are certain words I can't say, but that's one of them. Wear comfortable shoes because you will get tired walking around and everything. There's nowhere to really sit unless there's some type of booth or event going on where you can sit, but really you're just walking around and you can get tired if you're not used to standing for so long. I mean, I'm there early till they close it sometimes, so I walk all day. The only time I get to relax is, I guess, like my friends and I, we go to eat, and then sometimes we just sit on the floor. You can just sit on the floor, but I would say dress comfortably. You know, you do, if you want, you can cosplay as well. However, for the people that want to wear heels, definitely bring some extra shoes because your feet will be hurting. And also, if you want to go to the bathroom, this is for the ladies because the bathroom is always crazy when I go there. Go ahead of time because you're gonna be on that waiting line for a long time. And if you have a complex costume that's gonna take some time to take off, yeah, even when you're thinking about it, like, maybe I might want to go use the bathroom, do it then, because you'll regret it if you wait till last minute because that line is long and it's gonna take some time. But yes, you have the option to cosplay. I would say, to me, there's no rules in cosplaying except don't wear huge like wings. I know there was one person last year that he was wearing something really huge and it was crowded, so it was a little bit inconvenient for a lot of people to pass through. It's just like a pain in the butt. Have fun with the cosplaying. Have fun. Number 4, I guess I said number 3 along with being comfortable and cosplaying, right? I don't know. I'll say number 4, bring water. You're gonna be thirsty, and water is expensive at Comic-Con, so just save your money and bring a bottle of water because you are going to get thirsty. I'm not sure if they let you bring in food, I don't remember, but definitely water, that they'll let you bring in. So I would suggest to bring water and stay stay hydrated. Jeez. And number 5, I'm a little bit shy to say this, but I've read this. I remember the first time me going to Comic-Con, I read this on the Comic-Con website, which was and this is a don't. To please be courteous of others and shower. Do not arrive to Comic-Con very stinky. And I never really got that. I thought it was just an exaggeration. I was like, are you kidding me? No. But no. Number 6, please be patient. And I'm saying patient because it gets really full, and not full. It gets really packed at Comic-Con. So if you're not a fan of crowds, I mean, I'm not a fan of crowds. However, I don't let that get in the way of my experience of Comic-Con because it is fun. It is a fun place. However, it's just there are times where you're walking really slow and you're just surrounded by people. It's crazy. It can get crazy. So I just be patient. You're gonna get to the place that you need to get to. Unless it's a panel, make sure to get there on time. And this is where I'm getting into the other step, which is, I think it's step number 7. You know, I think I lost track of all the steps, but organize. Make a schedule of the things that you want to see. There is so much to do, so many people to see. There will be also celebrities signing autographs, taking pictures. So if you want to see one of them, of course, write that into your schedule. Comic-Con releases this very well organized schedule of what's gonna happen each day, right? So it'll tell you what room the panels are gonna happen and what booth your favorite artist is gonna be in and what's what. So you know exactly where to go and at what time to go. So I would say, and this is what I've been doing, is writing my schedule of all the places that I would like to go to. And then I make sure that I'm there on time. I leave on time, or I'm on my way there before it's too late for me to get into the panel, because it can get full and then you're locked out. It's happened to me before. But if you really want to go to one, just make sure you know what time it is and then you get there on time. Some people get to the panels 30 minutes ahead before it begins, just so they can get a good seat. And I think that's it for Comic-Con. Of course, if I think of anything else, I would make another How to Survive Comic-Con, but so far that's all it is. You know, saving money ahead of time, a year ahead of time, the type of tickets that you want to get, wearing comfortable clothes. Cosplaying is optional. Some people can be picky about that, about, you know, make your own costume. It's all up to you. If you want to make it cool, if you don't, and you want to buy it instead, you know, just have fun. Please be courteous of others. Shower. Make sure to bring water. You want to plan ahead of time so you can get to everything that you need to get to. Be patient, because it can get crowded. If you can go this year to Comic-Con, I definitely suggest trying it. If you can't, then this is an event that happens every year, so don't worry about it. Okay, so thank you for watching, and
He's back.
you see?
Thank God.
I told you.
Mother.